I will provide a link in the description on the download. It should be Mediafire. If not, if that download doesn't work, go ahead and look up Metroid Prime Corruption Prototype ROM, and if you see a website saying Assembler Games and they're talking about the ROM, try looking and try scrolling down and click the number 3, or the third page of the entire discussion or whatever that is. Excuse me, or 4 if that ever happens, and try one of the download links they provide. There should be a Mediafire one, but I'll provide a Mediafire link that goes straight to the download. It should provide it should only be like 90 gigabyte. I mean 90 megabyte, but it should provide the game. It should provide the game, except it won't take the form that you think it will. It'll look like it'll be a GCM file, not an ISO, and it should come with an IPS file. You'll also need to now the emulator. It's called Dolphin 128 megabyte version. And this version is it's a hacked version of the emulator specifically made to run this game, or just to allow it to run at 128 megabyte. Oh god. Anyway, it should run perfectly. For some reason it says dirty, but I guess it's because it's hacked. It also says large MRAM, but that doesn't matter right now. Before I'll get on with that once I. But anyway, what you'll need, and it should come with the GCM and the IPS. This is a patch that you need to apply on this. Now you might want to search on Google how to apply an IPS patch, and it should show you to get you to a video like this right here. Or maybe I'll just provide a link to the video in the description. I'll see what I can do, but it's called How to Patch ROMs with IPS Patches. And the software is called LUNAR IPS, and it works perfectly. It goes in depth how to. Anyway, in order to download. Anyway, this video will bring you. God, I'm talking really weird. It should provide you. Just look on the website and you'll find. Oh God. Well, you know what I mean. Just look on the website and you'll find the link to the download somewhere here. You know well, it's somewhere. It's. Anyway, the program should look like this. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to use. In fact, the video just tells you. It's a how-to video, so it'll tell you everything. You just click apply a patch. Look for your look for the IPS, and then once it shows you another, and then once it makes you once it shows you another window to look for the. Like you'll click this, you click this, and then it'll show you another window asking you where you want to apply the patch. It won't show if this doesn't show up. Just go ahead and click all. You know what? I might as well just show you right now. Lunar, and you just click apply patch. Hold on a sec. It's not where I meant to go. You just go ahead. Let me look for my folder. Ignore that. It's an animation tool. Anyway, you just look for this is the patch, and then it won't show up, right? And then you just want to go ahead and click most common ROM files, and then you click all files, and then you click RAW tab. .gcm, and it'll patch the game so that way, so that way you can use it on the emulator. Because the game won't read. The game's not gonna read as an actual. It's not gonna. When running the game, the Dolphin kind of thinks it's an emulator. Dolphin kind of thinks it's an ISO, but or an actual GameCube game, but at the same time it doesn't. So this IPS patch will help it, so that way it thinks that it's a real GameCube ROM by changing the game. It'll change the game ID, and that's it. It'll change it to what it's supposed to be like, instead of rouse a. Anyway. And everything. And if you don't have any of these if it says that you're missing some files, you should have. If you know how to use Dolphin, then just go ahead and get the same folder that Dolphin has and copy and paste whatever files you need. It'll pretty much just ask you to get the CG, the CGGL, and the SDL, and that's all you need to copy and paste. Don't move them, just copy and paste them, because these are two different emulators. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Wait, this is the real one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And that's pretty much it. And then when you want to run the game, you should see text here. If that shows up, then that means you did everything correctly. And then if the game doesn't load, try clicking wherever you configured your controls for the GameCube controller. Just click right D-pad or A, or keep trying until it eventually loads. Don't expect it to load very quickly. It'll take some time because the game uses a heck of a lot of power. It uses all of my yeah, see how it slows down? It uses all of my CPU power. It should show up any second now. Any second. Maybe in 4 hours. Just kidding, but it did show up last time, and it was fully working, and I got around the game. It's just a prototype, but oh, there it is. See, it'll be like that for a few seconds, not much longer. I think. Hold on a second. Never mind. Okay, this is weird. It should be showing some text. I don't know why it's acting like that, but anyway, it should be working. If you play the game and everything just looks really white, make sure that your EFB copies to textures is on. I really don't get what's happening here. I guess it's natural. Oh. Yeah, whatever. I'll just leave that alone. But anyway, that's pretty much it. The game's not ridiculously slow, but it's pretty choppy. But depending on how good your computer is, it could be slow or fast. What is taking so long? What? You get the point. It should work. I mean, it shouldn't look like this, because this has never happened, sort of. When I started playing it in the beginning, it kind of looked like that, and then it corrected itself, but it should not, huh. Very, very strange. You get the point, I